Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Balone Nichols in there to take him down. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now third down and 6 to go. Throwing now is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. On first down, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tenyon. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And again, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs from 6 yards away. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Crosby with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. 30. Past the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On play action, Rodgers.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run, and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at about the 1. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Carr. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr on the move to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now Carr again. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mac Hollins from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And the return will stop right around the 25. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr, a 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he'll find Jones again, complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
They'll run it with Jones. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why wouldn't we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. third down. Here comes Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 14 yards. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded inside the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. One more time with Jacobs. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll run with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They go with Jacobs. And he is going to be out of bounds here, short of the line to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, It's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll give up the gun to Abdullah. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. To throw his car. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got him. The ball comes out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They run. Abdullah. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense for forcing that incompletion?